In Nigeria, there are reports of yet another series of attacks in the northeast region where Islamist militants are trying to carve out territory. The suspected militants reportedly attacked 4 villages, killing dozens of people. This latest attack occurred near Chibok, where Boko Haram abducted more than 200 schoolgirls in April. Max Gbanite is a security and defense analyst, and he joins us here in our New York studio to talk more about it. Hi, Max. It's good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
On a daily basis, it seems that we've heard about more and more attacks. It seems that Boko Haram is not letting up in their onslaught. But we've also heard that some of these attacks have not been confirmed.
True.
So what is going on here?
Well, you have to understand that Boko Haram is a franchise of Al-Qaeda, and Al-Qaeda is an international organization. So Boko Haram is one up on strategic communication. So sometimes they attack villages, and sometimes they don't, but they say that they did. And of course, people are buying into it. Sometimes they disguise themselves and come out and say that is Nigerian military killing innocent civilians. So they are winning on strategic communication for now. But I think the Nigerian government is beginning to wake up, understanding their deficiencies and understanding that you cannot win this war on a conventional level, that you must train special forces, and that is why you have the California Special Guards training in Nigeria. You have some special forces by SAS, and you have French special forces training some Nigerian military. And at the end of the day, I think they're going to get it right. But you also have to look at where the president is at this particular point in time. The president reminds me of Jimmy Carter in 1979.
Oh, that's not a good reference there.
During the Iran hostage situation.
Right.
And the opposition heckled him and weakened him, hoping that he would lose the election, which he eventually lost. But in the case of Jonathan, I doubt if change of president will lessen the onslaught. What is really required is the total overhaul of the mindset of Nigerians to begin to see this as a national issue and not just a northern issue or a southern issue or Christian issue and Muslim issue. There must be a holistic approach to the fight in order to win it.
And that seems to be the crux of it. I think you're really onto something there, Max, because it seems to me that there is sort of this mindset that this is because these attacks happen mainly in the Northeast, not exclusively, because we know that there have been significant attacks in the capital, Abuja. But it seems to be happening somewhere else, and perhaps that might explain why there's a difficulty in addressing it. Let me move on to this. President Goodluck Jonathan addressed the nation, addressed the issue of security and of these young girls being kidnapped. Do you think that he said enough and portrayed enough assurance and confidence, if you will, to achieve his goal with that statement?
You're talking about the essay in Washington Post?
Yes.
Well, it is timely because the U.S. media, especially New York Times and also Washington Post, have really knocked him. And I think he needs to begin to come out. And what is international best practices? You engage lobbyists to help you to clean up your image. He is not the first Nigerian president to do such. We have had people under General Babangida, so it's in the right direction. For how it's just about very critical. Must be our own story.
I can ask you one other time. Several weeks ago, that the Nigerian girls are.
The general, and he says because within 1 month, right, to do party. Correct some of, and what happens, you just move because of the market.
Right there. Thank you.